Good evening and welcome to NCAA.com. Hope you had an outstanding weekend and are ready for the good times to continue as we present the 2025 Division III Men's Lacrosse Selection Show. My name is Jeremiah Johnson, always honored to be here for this big bracket reveal. The road to Gillette Stadium officially starts tonight as 40 schools from around the country will officially find out who, when, and where they are playing to open the national championships. Automatic qualification is granted to 27 conference champions. The remaining 13 teams selected at large by their NPI rank. The teams are geographically paired whenever possible. 16 schools do begin first round play on Wednesday in one of 8 first round matchups. Tufts defeated RIT last year to win the program's 4th national championship. And speaking of Tufts, let's start with the Jumbos. They defeated Wesleyan in Sunday's NESCAC championship. Hard to have a better weekend than what the high-powered Jumbos did, scoring 45 goals against Middlebury and Wesleyan. At last check, Jack Regnery, 6th in Division III in goals per game. They are in the D3 championships for the 17th time. Yes, your defending champions back, and they mean business. They will host second and third round action this weekend. They are awaiting the winner of a first round game to be played at Rhodes, the Southern Athletic Association automatic qualifier. First time for Rhodes in the championships since 2019. They'll take on Transylvania, second consecutive appearance, 6th in program history. Domination in the Heartland Collegiate Lacrosse Conference Championship. 26-5 the final over Hanover. Huck Campbell, Alex Madsen, and Jack Miller each scored 4 goals for the Pioneers, who were a perfect 27 for 27 on clear attempts. At 11-6, St. Lawrence is in. They'll play a second round game this weekend at Tufts. They fell in the Liberty League Championship on Sunday, but did pick up a big 9-7 win against RPI on Saturday. Second win against RPI in a week's time. In the previous win, Bobby Wells tallied his 100th career point, and Michael Marinello made a season-best 21 saves. That is St. Lawrence, and they'll face 9-8 Middlebury. Despite a NESCAC semifinal loss to Tufts, Middlebury makes it in as an at-large. Billy Curtis and Patrick Jamin earned first-team All-NESCAC honors. 20th time in this prestigious tournament. They won 3 straight national titles from 2000 to 2002. Washington and Lee earns the right to host second and third round action. Second straight undefeated ODAC regular season run for the Generals. Battle of the top 2 teams in Region 4 for the ODAC automatic qualifier ends in walk-off fashion, a 13-12 overtime win. Elliott Cohen scored the game-winning goal following a pass from junior James Haley. Washington and Lee led in scoring by Haley and Hillis Burns. 3 times Haley was named Conference Player of the Week, and Tyler Spano is 4th in the country in face-off percentage. Scranton will host a first-round game. The Landmark Conference AQ, a 10-6 victory over Elizabethtown means 3 in a row. Quinn Carson was named Landmark Championship MVP with a game-high 5 points on 3 goals and 2 assists. Immaculata is in the Atlantic East Conference automatic qualifier, 15-12. The Mighty Macs over Marymount, Virginia means a first ever NCAA tournament appearance. Bailey Mannion scored 8 goals on 9 shots, a well-deserved Atlantic East Tournament Most Valuable Player honor. Gettysburg is in, 15-4, 20-9 their victory over Muhlenberg. That put them in the Centennial Conference Championship. Now, they did fall in that championship to Dickinson, but still worthy of this at-large selection. It is the 23rd straight tournament appearance for Gettysburg, 29th overall, as you see some Gettysburg highlights on your screen right now. They will take on Stevens. The Ducks earned their 5th consecutive MAC Freedom Championship as they topped the sales 20-5. Dominic Pacelli named Tournament Most Valuable Player. Matt Pergola and Joseph Grippo each recorded their 200th career points this season at different times. Grippo picked it up in that MAC Freedom Championship victory. Moving on, bottom left-hand portion of the bracket and another host for second and third round play is Christopher Newport, getting this opportunity despite falling to Salisbury 13-12 Sunday in the Coastal Lacrosse Championship. Warner Cabanas became the first four-time first-team all-conference selection in program history. Fellow senior Brett Jackson also earned first-team accolades for the second time, while Kevin Miller secured a spot as the top squad, earning the league's Rookie of the Year award as a freshman. 16-3, Christopher Newport. A first-round game Wednesday will be played at Grove City. The President's Athletic Conference representative. Nice run for this program. 6th straight year they have participated in the championships. Albion is your automatic qualifier representing the MIAA. 12-8 is their record. 6th time to hoist that conference trophy. Brendan Mercier scored 5 points, while Captain Cal Stearns had 4 goals to power Albion's offense in an 11-5 win against Trine. Good Sunday evening to Stevenson, earning an at-large after falling to York, PA on Saturday. This is their second consecutive appearance, 17th time in program history. A tough second-round matchup against Lynchburg. 15-11 victory over the region's third seed. Roanoke propelled Lynchburg to the ODAC championship. Despite a loss to conference rival Washington and Lee, Lynchburg does get an at-large spot. At 13-3, Bowdoin is in and hosting a low-scoring NESCAC semifinal. It fell to Wesleyan 9-8. 8 goals in the loss were tied for the least goals scored in a game by Bowdoin this season. Patrick Fitzgerald paced Bowdoin with 3 goals, while Chris Berry had 2 goals and an assist. This is their 5th NCAA appearance and 2nd straight year in the championships. Hello, Riviere! Great Northeast Athletic Conference champions. First ever Division III men's lacrosse appearance. Michael Zapatka named Tournament Most Valuable Player. The Raiders rely on great defense, ranking 2nd in Division III in goals allowed per game at 6.2 and leading the GNAC with a plus 117 scoring margin. They will host Maine Maritime, the North Atlantic Conference champs. 10-5 is their record, 6-game win streak going into the championships. They won their 3rd conference tourney in 4 seasons, first since 2022. Maine Maritime 26-3 in conference play under 6th-year head coach Brandon Melville. Brendan Reddington set a school record for single-season assists. Freshman Toby Lappin leads the team with 59 goals and counting, 2 back of Reddington. Good evening, Amherst. A solid finish in the Northeast 10 usually means you feel good about your at-large chances. They are 10-5 and in for the 10th time in program history. 3rd straight year, one of their players has been named Northeast 10 Rookie of the Year. This time it is midfielder Willie Doyle taking honors. Lawson Laverty and Matthew Scheinberg also named all Northeast 10 first team selections. The final school on the left side of this bracket is their Region 1 rival, 15-3, automatic qualification after winning Conference of New England Championship. Endicott, a dominant 17-5 win over Wentworth Saturday. In that game, Cam Fernandez became the first student athlete in program history to reach the single season 100-point mark. This is Endicott's 13th NCAA appearance. No stopping now. Let's keep the show rolling. We'll introduce you to another host for 2nd and 3rd round action, another powerhouse program. The top team in Region 3 is Salisbury, the 2023 national champions. Fantastic season. Look at that 19-0 record after winning the CLC championship against Christopher Newport on Sunday. In the conference tournament, Bryce Bromwell surpassed 100 points on the season. Riley Strubb just went over the 60-goal mark for Salisbury. Jim Berkman's team should once again be very dangerous in this tournament. They will take on the winner of a game hosted by St. Mary's, Maryland, your United East Conference champions. They earned the league AQ spot after a convincing 21-8 victory over Penn College. Aiden Doyle scored 51 goals this season, while Declan Horton scored 41. It is the 3rd consecutive NCAA appearance for St. Mary's, Maryland. Pfeiffer is in 3 straight USA South titles. No doubt about this one. A 19-3 victory over Methodist over the weekend. Led this one 11-0 at halftime. 8 different players scored. Mason Tardif led the way with 4 goals. Goalkeeper Corbin Hamilton, a force over the 2 tournament games as he made 15 saves in a 20-4 semifinal win over Southern Virginia. He had 11 stops against Methodist, won the tournament most valuable player. A dandy weekend for Dickinson, Centennial Conference champs, 4th straight NCAA appearance, the 9th time in program history, 4 straight Centennial titles. Rocco Bognett, excellent in goal as Dickinson held off Gettysburg. What a game that was, 13-11 offensively on the season. Landon Hyatt leads the team with 42 goals. Might be a little challenge for broadcasters in this one as Dickinson plays Denison, top team in the most recent Region 5 rankings. Denison grabs an at-large spot after falling to Ohio Wesleyan in the NCAC championship. 30th time in this NCAA tournament. Andrew Albert, Charlie Haight, Jack Hines, and Tommy Quinson were named the NCAC All-Tournament Team. Wesleyan, Connecticut is in and a host this weekend. Another Region 1 power with championship aspirations. They fell in Sunday's NESCAC final to Tufts, but looking strong after a 9-8 win against Bowdoin on Saturday in the semifinals. 6 all-NESCAC selections. That matches Wesleyan's 2018 National Championship winning team for the highest single season total in program history. They will host 2nd and 3rd round action. It is the 4th NCAA appearance for Babson, automatic qualifier out of the NUMAC. The clincher, a 12-10 win against Springfield. 10 is a lucky number for Babson. The Beavers are now 13-0 this season when scoring at least 10 goals. Also, they're 3-2 in games decided by 2 goals or fewer. Babson will host WestCon on Wednesday. Congratulations to Coach Ryan Cavanaugh and crew. 13-6 is their record after capturing the Little East Conference Championship title with a 22-7 win against UMass Boston. Rensselaer is in for the 7th time in program history. They're in at-large after falling to St. Lawrence over the weekend. With 43 goals, Easton Morse, the top goal scorer for RPI. Tyler Raffini makes a lot of those goals possible. He has a team-high 36 assists. Another solid season for Williams. Don't let the record fool you. 7th in Region 1 rankings, but a very competitive schedule has this team prepared for a 4th NCAA appearance. Seniors Eddie Lloyd and Jesse Shapiro have been named all NESCAC 2nd team honors. Well, we are 3/4 of the way through this bracket. Bottom right-hand portion now, once you print this and are able to take a look, you know the drill. The next school will be a good one, maybe a great one. 18-1 RIT. They defeated St. Lawrence 12-11 in the Liberty League final on Sunday. Ryan Bullock scored a career-high 4 goals. Meanwhile, Seth Grottenhauer named the tournament most valuable player. During the regular season, RIT led the Liberty League, averaging 15.76 goals per game, and also defensively 4th, allowing just 8.59 goals per contest. RIT will await the winner of a first-round game at Ohio Northern, who represents the Ohio Athletic Conference. Likely a celebration at the watch party right now. First ever NCAA appearance thanks to a thrilling 10-9 win against Baldwin Wallace on Saturday. Junior Colin Willits was just one of the heroes. He scored 3 goals to lead the Polar Bears. Congratulations to Ohio Northern. Aurora is in the Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference automatic qualifier, 14-5. This is their 8th NCAA appearance and 2nd consecutive. Ohio Wesleyan will play this weekend at RIT. It was a battle of top 20 teams. Number 20, Ohio Wesleyan knocked off 19th ranked Denison 14-10 Saturday to claim the North Coast Athletic Conference tournament. Goalkeeper Nathan George named tournament most valuable player. He was joined on the all-tournament team by junior midfielder Noah Sitek. Brady Hunt, Henry Ross, and Wes Silver were named to the all-tournament team. Moving on, St. John Fisher is in the Empire 8 automatic qualifier. Congrats to Jamie Smith, Coastal Lacrosse Conference Scholar Athlete of the Year. Warner Cabanas became the first 4-time first-team all-conference selection in program history. Senior Brett Jackson also earned first-team accolades. Kevin Miller secured a spot on the top squad, earning the league's Rookie of the Year award as a freshman. Our final second and third round host is York, Pennsylvania, a fourth MAC Commonwealth title in 5 years puts them in the field. Did not make it in 2024, but happy for this return trip thanks in part to a 5-goal, 3-assist performance from Gavin Gismondi. Tournament most valuable player Jeff Mueller paced the defense with 3 ground balls and a caused turnover in that win. They will await the winner of a game that will be hosted Wednesday by Farmingdale State. Very impressive record, 16-1. They defeated Merchant Marine on Saturday night in the Skyline Conference Championship. Second straight NCAA appearance also for Farmingdale State. They'll face Trinity, Connecticut, 8-7, an at-large selection, just their second appearance in program history. Bo Page leads the Bantams with 34 goals. An incredible season continues for 17-2 Cortland, champions of the SUNYAC after a 19-9 victory against Oneonta. Tournament most valuable player Ryan Scanlon scored 3 goals. Clay Stuver, Cole Stuver, Sam Rothman, Sean Kavanaugh, and Travis Wagner also selected to the all-tournament team. And the final school to recognize on this program is Illinois Wesleyan. Just completed a 7th straight perfect College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin regular season. 9 players were selected to the all-conference team. Head coach Zach Iannucci voted CCIW Coach of the Year. Meanwhile, sophomore Timmy McHugh has consistently ranked in the top 10 in Division III in assists per game. This is Illinois Wesleyan's 7th NCAA appearance. So now you know the 40 schools who will participate in the 2025 Division III Men's Lacrosse Championships. Again, the finalists will advance to Foxborough, Massachusetts for the championship at Gillette Stadium, 7 p.m. Sunday, May 25th, shown on NCAA.com. The Division II Men's Championship will be held at 4 o'clock Eastern Time, also can be seen on NCAA.com. The Division I Men's Semifinals and Championships are Saturday, May 24th, Monday, May 26th. The Division I Women's Semifinals and Championship are Friday, May 23rd, Sunday, May 25th. So what a weekend that should be for lacrosse fans. My name is Jeremiah Johnson. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck making travel arrangements, and best of luck in the championships.
I teach the art of fanology, a job I take seriously. As to the question of nature versus nurture, is a fan born or is a fan made? I know this. Our game can make a fan out of anyone. And at Fandom U, we take it to a whole new level. The NCAA Championships. Attendance is encouraged, passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.